Hey there, fellow car nerds. Thanks for tuning in to MG Guy Vintage Vehicles. Greg here again with another 10 import vehicles available for sale across North America for under $15,000. There may be blemishes on these vehicles, but that's okay. It's all about getting behind the wheel and going for a cruise in a car you love, not impressing the purists at the car show. Links for each of these vehicles are included in the video description below. Alright, enough talk. Let's get on with today's vehicles for sale. Alright, let's get things started with this 1972 Opal GT, listed for $9,000 US in Reading, Pennsylvania. It is a manual transmission, and from the seller's description, runs and drives, comes with a lot of parts, clean title, no trades unless it's something that's worth more than what I'm asking for my car. And up next we have this 1967 Fiat 600E, listed for $15,000 US in Nipomo, California. It is a manual transmission, a clean title, and from the seller's description, restored in Argentina, new distributor, rebuilt carb, just needs a headliner. Here we have a 1967 MGB Roadster, listed for $7,500 US in Franklin, Ohio. It's been driven 87,000 miles, has a manual transmission, and a clean title. From the seller's description, 1967 MGB Roadster, recently restored, mileage shows 87,000, but odometer is not running, so actual mileage is unknown, open to trades.
Вполне годится для передвижения. Работают отлично тормоза. Один мотор с воздушным охлаждением, две полные колеса.
Okay, this one, I hope I don't screw up the name. I've never seen one of these before. 1967 Zaporo JetZ965, listed for $12,499 US in Cleveland, Ohio. It's been driven 23,575 miles, has a manual transmission, listed in good condition, and has a clean title. From the seller's description, ZAZ965 is a Soviet minicar produced from 1960 to 1963, originally a 27 horsepower engine and later 30 horsepower, a total of 322,166 cars of all modifications were produced. I've owned this car since 2012. Alright, here we have a 1978 Datsun 200SX, listed for $5,300 US in Egg Harbor Township, New Jersey. It's been driven 148,000 miles, has an automatic transmission, and a clean title. From the seller's description, runs and drives good, everything works, trade for an automatic F-150 pickup truck or sell. Alright, these sellers' pictures are a little off kilter here, but I don't see a lot of Preludes for some reason. Here we have a 1979 Honda Prelude, listed for $5,500 US in Johnson City, Tennessee. It's been driven 28,516 miles, has a manual transmission, and from the seller's description, 1979 Honda Prelude, 4-cylinder, 5-speed coupe. It runs, needs a battery and some work on the engine. Price is a little negotiable. Sunroof, new tires, new fuel cell, plugs and plug wires. Alright, I know there's a few of you out there that like these cars. I know I do. Here we have a 1959 Nash Metropolitan, listed for $8,000 US in Valparaiso, Florida. I hope I pronounced that properly. Its condition is listed as used fair, and from the seller's description, 1959 Nash Metropolitan runs great. Headliner and interior upholstery needs work. 3-speed manual transmission, inline 4, 1490cc, 1.5 liter. 50 horsepower, 2-door, no trades. Okay, here we have a 1973 Porsche 914, listed for $13,700 US in Lewes, Delaware. It's been driven 80,963 miles, has a manual transmission, and a clean title. From the seller's description, 1973 914 with no rust, mechanically excellent, still has factory injection, interior is very good, Pedrini wheels in excellent condition, target top is very good, no water leaks and no wind noise when top is on. The paint is not good. A previous owner had the car restored and the paint job is cracking. Very reliable and drives perfectly. Alright, this one's a little bit different, I think. A 1966 Bedford Voxhall HA panel van, listed for $5,000 US in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. It's been driven 50,000 miles, has a manual transmission, listed in fair condition, and has a clean title. From the seller's description, right-hand drive Voxhall based Bedford HA panel van, rare in the US, runs, drives, stops, second set of original wheels and tires, has Bondo, not a show car. Alright, back to another Roadster for this episode. Here we have a 1971 Fiat 850 Spider, listed for $6,500 US in Groveland, Florida. It's been driven 84,000 miles, and has a manual transmission. From the seller's description, 1971 Fiat 850 Spider, runs and drives, $6,500 or best offer. Okay, so that's it for today's vehicles. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you are enjoying my content, please consider becoming a channel member by clicking the join button below or using the link in the channel details below the video. For about the price of a cup of coffee per month, you'll not only be helping me produce these videos, but you'll have access to each and every video before they go live on YouTube, usually around 24 hours ahead of the videos going live. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.